The party is just getting started here at Los Angeles Stadium. We are just 4 hours away for this quarterfinal match. Welcome back to Good Day LA, our special FIFA World Cup coverage. I'm Bobby Castro.
And I'm Jen Lombers. We got Sandra Endo over here breaking down this morning's match. This is 8 of 8. This is the last time Los Angeles is going to be hosting a World Cup match here in the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
And what an event it's supposed to be.
It's going to be a big match. It's going to be great to see La Roja versus the Red Devils. A sea of red here for all the fans who want to come out. But obviously, LA wants to just celebrate the fact that it is 8 of 8, the last match that we're hosting here in LA. And we're going to send everyone off in a big way.
Yeah.
That's right.
Los Angeles has showed up in a very big way for this World Cup. So, as we said, those fans already on their way here to Los Angeles Stadium. Many of them there at Metro, at the Union Station.
That's where we find Mario Ramirez.
Yeah, good morning, guys. They are excited. They're heading to the stadium here any minute now. It'll take about an hour, but they're pumped. You guys excited for the game today?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Yes. We love to see the enthusiasm. So you can see how far this line stretches. They say about 100, close to 200 people so far lined up. Lots of Spain gear, lots of Mexico gear, and they're getting ready to load those buses. $1.75 each way, and they'll get direct access starting about 3 hours before the game. So as they get ready to leave, let's talk to some fans here. All right, Spain fan, I see you here, sir, waiting in line. Yes, you. He doesn't speak English. Well, let me talk to you. Husband and wife?
No, sister, brother and sister.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was awkward. Brother and sister. So how is it heading to the game? How excited are you?
Very excited. We've been waiting for this day for so long. We can't believe we're here, actually.
Is this the first World Cup game that you're attending?
Yes.
Wow. And you guys are from Spain or locals?
We're locals. We live in LA.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, enjoy the game. Thank you so much. So we've got some Italia fans here. We've also seen lots of Brazil jerseys. Hey, buddy, you've got your flag ready to go. What's your name?
Alvaro.
And are you excited about this game? What's your prediction?
Spain's going to win.
Spain's going to win. That's all we need to know. Thank you. A lot of young fans, Mexico fans as well. There's even someone in line here whose birthday it is. Let's see if we can find him here, because that's got to be a special day for him. A little kid who is heading to the World Cup game on his birthday.
Vamos!
So we just talked to a guy from Japan, actually, who has been in line, and he says that he's going to the World Cup game, then to the Dodgers game later tonight. So he just arrived from Japan. He's trying to get in as much as he can. All right, now for some live entertainment. I'm putting on my sombrero because we have Metalachi. This is the world's first and only heavy metal mariachi band. These guys are providing live entertainment, and just take a listen. That is the latest here at Union Station in downtown LA. We'll go ahead and send it back to you. Let's leave you with this shot and some great music.
Yeah, let's listen in. Metalachi.
You know you gotta see it. Read it and with the damn hands again. I see in your eyes, take a look and die. The only thing you see, you know it's gonna be the ace of spades, the ace of spades.
I said the party was starting here, but the party starts at the Metro Station.
Already. That's where the real party's at right now.
Right?
Yeah. That's a combination of sounds I haven't heard before. Metalachi.
Metro has done a good job. You know what I mean? They've at the Metro stations, they always have those activations there. They have entertainment and things like that. So all the fans that are coming here, and that have been coming here from out of town, from different parts of the world, you know, they step onto the Metro station and then the Metro, and then they're already partying.
180,000 tourists into our city for this World Cup.
International tourists, and And the host committee really planned this event for 8 years. So this was 8 years in the making. They thought of everything. They put a Metro ad campaign together to tell people to make sure to take public transit when you're coming out here to Los Angeles Stadium. And they said, you know what? You're going to ride with your tribe. A whole bunch of other fans from all different countries coming together for one thing and just watch the beautiful game.
They said this in the beginning when this all was they were starting to plan this whole thing, and as they were building SoFi Stadium, right? It was a little, I think it was a little behind schedule at the time, but they said that the payoff would be in the end when we would get the World Cup and then the Olympics. But yeah, they were all getting ready for the World Cup, and Los Angeles was ready. All of the new metro lines were ready, and people were able to take public transportation to this big grand venue.
Yeah, it's a big test for the next 2 years coming up for the Olympics, right? And I think that we have passed the test. Of course, this is a learning experience. They're going to work out the kinks here, but what a way to make sure that we can accommodate all of those travelers coming into LA.
And speaking of tests, it's going to be a big matchup today.
Oh, yeah.
T-minus 4 hours, Spain versus Belgium. Kind of set the scene for us, Sandra.
Can we just say that we wished it was the U.S. today?
I mean,
we do. Of course we do.
Yeah.
Where's your shirt? Of course we do. Wish there was a match with the U.S. today.
Right.
However, we are going into this with an attitude of gratitude
for everything that Team USA has done.
Right. They have done a lot.
Hey, the silver lining attitude.
We are. We're grateful that the U.S. men's team made it that far.
Right.
That said, you know, we do hold grudges.
They played a tough Belgian team.
For me.
Right.
Belgium team, which will have to really ride that momentum today.
Yeah, they have to step up. Obviously, they know that. They do think they have momentum because they beat U.S. But as you were mentioning, I love fans with a grudge.
We all have our own purpose, right?
Yeah, a lot of fans who commented on my poll on Instagram, a very informal poll, are going for Spain. And Spain is the favored one to win in this match this afternoon. So we'll see what they do there. Obviously, their defensive line is so strong. They have not conceded a goal yet during this World Cup. But on the flip side, Belgium has scored one of the most of all teams here during this tournament. So we'll see if they can really penetrate that back line for Spain. But Spain's dynamic creativity really comes from the midfield to the forward, pushing that ball up the pitch to 18-year-old sensation Lamine Yamal. We haven't seen him light it up as we know he can, so maybe that'll happen today, and that's where so many fans are coming out to see, obviously. But they have so much talent on that team. We'll really see them come out today.
It's going to be about the penetration, really.
What an early birthday present for Lamine Yamal, too, because he turns 19 on Monday, right?
Next week. And he's done so much already to change the game and to change the sport and to be that inspiration for the next generation. He was discovered at 6 years old in Barcelona.
Which is incredible.
The talent this guy has, and obviously just changing the way the game is played, and it's done so beautifully.
He's been called the mini Messi, and they're actually comparing some of his accomplishments to what Messi had achieved at that stage too, and he sometimes surpasses in many times Messi.
Even Messi himself saying that, yeah, this kid has it.
And I feel like as a soccer mom, Sandra, you know when you see talent that early, you have to pay attention to it and you foster it, and look at how far it's carried him.
He's once in a generation type of talent. Everyone sees it. He was nominated for soccer's highest award at 17 years old, so just last year. And obviously that's going to be something he's going to be getting eventually if he keeps it up this way. But certainly you're going to see a lot of defensive pressure on Lamine Yamal as well. So what he does when he's in that position, he either takes on the defenders, or his soccer IQ and his precision is so tight that he just lays it off to another teammate and can provide that assist. So clearly that is what you're going to watch for today, and we really just want to see an exciting match, right? And see how they win.
No matter which team you're rooting for, we want to see an exciting game. But we're going to see the best of the best here at this quarterfinal match. Again, it's the Spain-Belgium match that begins right here at on Fox 11 at noon. We'll be live here at Los Angeles Stadium with Football HQ. Sandra sticking around for that, along with Kyle Kraska and Mark Rogandino. providing that pre-game coverage. The fans are starting to get here. Stay with us after the match for our post-game match coverage.
And here in just a few minutes, this whole parking lot, we're in a fan zone right now. It's going to be filled with all the fans out here.
Yep. This
Belgium,
is the pre-party.
Spain. This is the pre-game right here.
You guys, so obviously we're all excited about the game, and we love the info that you're giving us, but I'm watching the activity that's going on behind you. I saw a bunch of guys on bicycles going by. You've got that little gift shop behind you that's really kind of open now, right? What else is going on? Who else are you seeing? Because the gates don't officially open until 9, right?
There's a lot of different fan activations. You have this clubhouse right here. Everything's sponsored, of course. Bank of America, they have their little bracelets that they made specifically for the World Cup and the charms
you got some.
for LA.
These have become kind of viral and kind of a must-have thing. Instead of pins, they're giving out these bracelets that have different charms for the different countries.
Yeah. Try and snag a couple of extra ones for Samad and me. And we've got Roxia, and I think Amanda's up on the desk. So try and see if you can snag a couple more for us back here in the studio. So listen, we've got the heat that's coming. If you are headed to Los Angeles Stadium, make sure you dress appropriately. Got your España gear on. Viva España! If you're rooting for Spain today. We do have some clouds that's outside right now. A little bit of patchy fog, but that should give way to some sunshine, and temperatures are going to heat up much like yesterday. Currently, it is in the 60s mostly, so it's still pretty comfortable. 62 in Santa Clarita, 67 in Burbank, 68 in Ontario. Big Bear 74 to that 88 already in Palm Springs. And it's going to be the Coachella Valley out towards the low desert where it's going to be the hottest. Extreme heat warnings are in effect there, so a major heat risk, a lot of heat stress if you are out and about outside. So you want to take the necessary precautions. Please drink a lot of water. 103 in the high desert to that 86 in the mountains. Downtown LA today, 87 is expected. 99 for the valleys and the Inland Empire to a little bit more comfortable at the coast right there on the beach. On the sand, you're going to get that sea breeze, so a bit of that onshore flow. And there's that ridge of high pressure. All right, let's go to Stu now and get an update on our traffic conditions. Stu, España or Belgium? Which one? Which one?
You know, go Spain. Spain, Spain, Spain. Come on. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So isn't that how that goes?
Yeah, that is how it goes, yeah.
I'm not sure how that works with soccer, but go Spain. Let's go get out there and tear it up. Oh, talking about tearing things up, Skyfox Traffic is brought to us by My Home Sold. We're still on the ground. Traffic's still happening. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to offer you some traffic hotspots, and we're going to go to those right now.
Hi, I'm Adrian with My Home Sold, and we want to buy your house. We buy any house in any condition. No commissions, no closing costs, and no repairs. Go to myhomesold.com for a free same-day cash offer. That's myhomesold.com.
Skyfox Traffic.
All right, we have a breaking news story coming this morning, coming to us from Mar Vista. A burglary at a home there where a rapper was in leads to a $200,000 in stolen items. LAPD telling us 3 men with guns went into the home on Wasatch Avenue, just north of Venice Boulevard. They say rapper Jamari Spencer and 2 others were moved into a room while the burglars rounded up cell phones, gaming consoles, and other electronics. Police say they're now looking for 3 black men who were all dressed in black. No word if there were any injuries. And welcome back, by the way. You were listening to Metalachi there a moment ago. They're performing there as people start to arrive in the fan zone just ahead of the big game, Spain versus Belgium. So homicide investigation is underway in Hollywood this morning. A man was shot to death inside of an apartment, and Gigi is live on the scene with more on what we know so far. Gigi.
That's right, a murder mystery for the LAPD right now as homicide detectives go into that apartment looking for evidence, trying to find clues to a killer who shot this man dead inside this apartment just after 2 o'clock this morning. Take a look at the video. It all happened on the corner of Lanewood Avenue in Orange, right across the street from Hollywood High School here in Hollywood. 911 calls came pouring in with frantic callers reporting a man was dead inside an apartment. And when police and paramedics arrived, that's exactly what they found. Sadly, there was nothing the paramedics could do for him. The victim dying right here at the scene. Several people, including 2 women and 1 man, were taken into custody, detained, we're told, for questioning as homicide detectives try to sort out exactly what happened. They continue to look for evidence. A search warrant was obtained just a short while ago. As for the victim, his identity will come from the medical examiner once his family is notified. The case now being handled by LAPD's robbery homicide LAPD West detectives. If you have any information, please call the LAPD. In Hollywood, Gigi Graciette.
We appreciate it. Thank you. Tense community meeting in Boyle Heights last night over the cleanup efforts of that massive frozen food warehouse fire from last month. Protesters set the tone for that town hall before the panel even began, with city and county officials taking their seats. Officials were booed, sometimes shouted down. Boyle Heights residents repeatedly demanding to know when that rotting food stench will be cleared out and when they can get their things in order as cleanup continues.
To deal with people going to 2 or 3 hospitals just to get a pump. That's we need to deal with that.
Lineage Logistics, the warehouse operator, saying that it's working to haul everything out within 45 days as demanded by the city in an emergency order. Both the mayor and the chief operating officer of the company apologized to the crowd, promising to do more.
Let me straight up apologize for any confusion, miscommunication, and information that was put out, especially at the beginning when the fires were still going on.
I know how upset you are. We're upset. Our building burned down, right? We're upset too.
On top of the $2.5 million already committed by Lineage, the company now says it will provide hotel and rental vouchers for families who want to move out during the cleanup. The company will also provide cash on prepaid cards and grocery vouchers. Also, they do offer to pay some residents electric bills to cover the operating cost of running air purifiers and air conditioners around the clock. Now, let's talk about the weekend. If you're headed to the coast to beat the heat, because it is going to be a hot one, sorry to tell you this, but the waters off some of LA's most popular beaches still aren't safe enough for swimmers. The LA Department of Public Health has issued an ocean water use warning because of the elevated bacteria level. And this impacts some of these beaches included here on this list. You've got Pulga Storm Drain at Will Rogers State Beach, Ramirez Creek at Paradise Cove in Malibu, Mother's Beach in Marina del Rey, Also, you should stay out of the water at Intercabrillo Beach in San Pedro, Castle Rock Storm Drain at Topanga County Beach, Topanga Canyon Beach in Malibu, and the Santa Monica Pier. Meanwhile, officials say warnings have been lifted at Redondo Beach Pier. So there's a bit of good news there for the South Bay, I guess, Maria.
Yeah. If you're unsure, because the signs are out there, but sometimes you're kind of farther down from the sign and you're not able to see it. So it's just always a good idea to check in with a lifeguard. I know a lot of people are going to be hitting the beaches today, this weekend, because of the heat inland. So just always check with the lifeguard about rip currents and also where some of the beaches are actually closed, okay? We do have the heat wave that's going to continue today in through the weekend and into next week. We're going to see some of the temperatures tumble this weekend just because we're expecting to tap into some of the subtropical moisture from the south and southeast. So some high mid-level cloud cover will come up and that will filter out the sunshine a little bit. However, that being said, humidity values will increase. So it'll feel a little bit more sticky and muggy as well. The next week it'll dry out a little bit, and then it'll warm up even more as high pressure continues to dominate. Most of the days this month so far of July, with the exception of 2 days, really, the first 2 days, we have been above average, and today's not any different, expecting 87 for downtown LA. Sunset time coming up this evening at 8:07. Now, there is a slight chance we could see some showers this weekend, which would be nice if we get some showers. We haven't had any measurable rain in downtown LA since April, so hopefully we'll get some. It's a 10 to 20% chance at this point, but we'll wait and see. Don't get caught off guard if it does a shower where you are. 87 in Pasadena as well today for that high temperature. 99 in Woodland Hills. Cooler along the coast like Huntington Beach, 73 with some sunshine. 94 in Riverside to that 112 later in Palm Springs. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Maria, thank you. 8:24 still ahead. We're heading back to LA Stadium. That's where Bob, Jen, and Sandra are. We'll be back with more of our World coverage, World Cup coverage, that is. Stay with us.
Good Day LA is stage is bringing SoCal together. Connected by the Cup, brought to you locally by Spectrum.
The World Cup has not only highlighted the best of LA and what LA has to offer, but also, of course, its people. For instance, let's introduce you to 7th grader Knowledge, who loves soccer and has been chosen to be an official FIFA match ball carrier for a game at LA Stadium. He did this last month. His coach and mom tell us it's his passion for soccer that got him there. Knowledge spends most of his time at soccer camps, mentoring other kids, teaching them the ropes on the field. And we encourage you to watch this amazing story in its entirety on our Fox Local app. This story was presented locally by Spectrum Fiber-powered internet.
Brought to you locally by Spectrum. Streaming apps included at no extra cost with live TV and reliable internet.
Good Day LA continues our live coverage from the FIFA World Cup back here at LA Stadium for one final time as Spain takes on Belgium.
Just 4 hours from now. Yeah, I've been saying it's kind of bittersweet because it is the last game here at Los Angeles Stadium. We've had 8 matches here, and Los Angeles as a city, as a region, we really showed up for this World Cup.
And it's been a big party, and we love to party, and we love to host a party, right?
Sure do.
We're welcoming a lot of fans here today because it is a big match day, and of course, as you mentioned, the last time we're hosting, but we're going to go out big.
We are.
Yep.
So right here, we're at the Fox fan zone. There's a lot of different activations for the fans around here, and I think they open up the parking lot in just about less than an hour.
Less than an hour,
from now.
We already know that fans are on their way here. We expect tens of thousands, of course, many of them taking Metro. So let's get out to Mario. He's live at Union Station, and he's already been talking to a lot of fans there in line. They've got a big party going on right there at Union Station.
We're waiting for you over here.
Yeah, Metalacci, they just finished playing Radiohead, Creep. So if you're a fan of modern music but you want a mariachi twist, this is the world's first and only metal mariachi band. So this is part of the live entertainment here at Union Station, one of 15 transit hubs that they're using to get to the stadium here. So let's get onto one of the buses. You can see the line there, but this bus is already full. Good morning, bus driver. All right, so we've got a bus full of fans here. Very good, guys. All right. Thank you so much. By a show of hands, whose first game is this here at LA Stadium? All right. Okay. So it's pretty much most people's first game here. Let's talk to some of the fans. How exciting are you? You're rooting for Spain.
I'm super excited. I'm hoping that they pass along, yeah.
How much were tickets? Do you mind if I ask?
Huh?
How much were tickets to the game?
1,000.
1,000. 1,000 each?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, very good, very good. Do I have any Belgium fans? Belgium fans? Any Belgium fans on the bus? All right, so you guys get the idea here. I'm surrounded by good company because I've got my retro Spain jersey on. I did see a few Belgium fans in the line, but they are outnumbered this morning, that is for sure. And these guys are ready to get going to LA Stadium. It's going to take about an hour, but this is kind of like a party bus, right? All right, we'll go ahead and send it back to you guys, but they're ready. They're pumped.
Are they from Spain?
Are you guys from Spain? No, we're not. Is anybody from Spain? Anybody from Spain? No, it seems like they're all locals here. Or just domestic.
That's all right. I love it. Bring that party right here to the fan zone.
That's right.
We're excited. We're waiting for you.
That's what's so...
That's what I'm talking about. España.
Aloha. Let's go.
That's what seems so great also is, you know, with Los Angeles, Southern California being this giant international community, you know, everybody's just rooting for their homeland, right? And there's just so many different, this diaspora here.
So many reasons to celebrate. I do love when Mario said, any Belgian fans?
Like,
and you can hear a pin drop. Yeah, that's a Spain bus for sure.
I will have to say, during the World Cup, it's been so great to see people supporting each other. I was at a Mexico watch party. There was a couple from England there.
Yeah.
The only couple in a sea of green, but they were still welcomed. And, you know, after the game, Mexico fans congratulated them. So it's the beauty of all this.
And you have Mexico fans who are here watching the Spain-Belgium game still in their Mexico jerseys.
Yeah.
That's right. You got to rep.
You know, it's all about the culture.
All about the culture. All right, so it's also all about the fan experiences all across Southern California. Coco is kind of our expert here in all these fan zones. She's been to so many of them, and now you're in Venice Beach, Coco. Good morning.
Good morning, and what a perfect backdrop for a watch party, right? Venice Beach is beautiful. This is going to be electric once it kicks off at 10:30. There's so much to see, so much to do. This is an official fan zone, so you can imagine it's quiet here right now. That's not going to be the case in a couple of hours. I want to introduce you now to John Besant. He is the event organizer and founder, and I loved talking to you because you said you've been doing these fan zones for 16 years, and this one here is kind of like your American dream, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I moved here from Dubai last year because of the World Cup. I have 11 mini fan zones across the US in all 11 host cities, but this is the official one on my doorstep. I live literally just down the road here in Venice. So yeah, it's a big weekend for me.
Yes, and it's looking amazing. Talk about all the things that people are going to be able to experience and do.
So we have all the usual partners with FIFA, the Coca-Colas and so on, but we've got some really wonderful activations, including a company called AI Wellness, and all the VIP ticket holders get, ready for this, $5,000 worth of complimentary treatments. Yeah, they just show a little passport and in they go. So we've really enhanced the VIP service. We've got screens all over the show. Obviously, we have the block party over there as well, which is free to go to for those of you that don't want to come into the chaos. And yeah, it's a big weekend ahead. Tomorrow we've got a big day, a lot of celebrities coming in, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say that yet. And then Sunday we have the infamous Coffee and Chill, which is one of the most amazing wellness brands across the US now, based and born here in Venice. Sunday afternoon we have a huge lineup as well of EDM artists, Side Piece, Shipwreck, and some other local talent as well. So yeah, it's I can't wait for Monday morning. So literally, so
yeah, it's going to be a jam-packed weekend. So much fun. Talk about what it means to have a huge event like this right at Venice Beach.
I mean, the biggest thing is it's for the community, you know, and we actually only took this project on less than 3 months ago. Yeah, we got given 48 hours to make the decision to take this contract on because the predecessors, they didn't want to go for it. FIFA and LASEC said, hey, John, are you the fan zone guy? I said, yes, I am. I was getting on a plane to Dubai. So those 48 hours I had to decide, I was up in the air for 20 of them. But as you said, this is my American dream. This is exactly what I moved here for. And I said to somebody yesterday, if I'd have walked down here today to an empty space, I think I'd have regretted it for the rest of my life, you know?
Right. Well, I'm so glad that you did it too. And if you can just talk about the fever, the World Cup fever. I mean, I feel like Americans are really coming around to soccer and loving football.
Okay, so it's football, not soccer. Let's get that.
I put it at the end.
And we invented it, and it's called football. So, yeah, it has been phenomenal. I mean, I've been to a few of the games. I met a load of people, the Croatians and the English in Dallas a couple of weeks ago. I have an actual other little mini fan zone down the road, and being in there every day, I've seen, you know, Spanish, Belgians. I was watching the Mexico-England game last week, and I was the only English person there, literally, but they were all my best friends at the end. So, but it's been to bring together all of these countries at a time when the world needs it, you know, and it's been phenomenal. And America's done a great job, by the way. They've done a great job. So, yeah, we'll give you the football again another time. Yes! So,
I love it. I love that you set the record straight. It's football. It's not soccer.
Absolutely,
we got to come around to it here in America. It is football. Thank you so much, John. Great speaking with you, and this is really going to be a lot of fun once it kicks off at 10:30. Spain versus Belgium is going to kick off at noon, so you're going to want to watch the game, and you're going to want to be here for it as well. As he mentioned, of course, it is ticketed inside for the area, $35 to $90 for VIP, but then there's also the free block party happening outside of this as well. So lots of options for you to come to Venice Beach and enjoy and celebrate all the World Cup fever. I'll send it back to you.
England winning as well, and England winning as well. So there you go.
We agree with him that America has done a fantastic job with this World Cup. We want a little bit more detail on the treatments that he spoke of. He said $5,000 worth of treatments. It is Los Angeles, so we expect good treatment.
Facelift? Like a cheap facelift?
They're super intrigued by the treatments, the AI that you were talking about.
Absolutely.
So they're like, tell us more about that. They want you to tell more.
So basically, this partner, AI Wellness, they're based up in Hollywood. They're absolutely amazing people. You can come in, and as a VIP, you get a little passport, and you've got 6 different services from Botox, test, cryo. You've got, there's so many different things I can't remember. But basically, you'll go in looking 40, and you'll come out looking 20, even though we already look 20, you and I. So, but yeah, basically, there's just I can't explain because it's AI wellness. It's all modern day treatments that haven't even hit the USA yet. So yeah, it's really exciting.
Whoa.
So yeah.
So even if you're not a football fan, you should come for that. Right?
Yeah, that's right. You go in looking like a person, you come out looking AI.
That's right.
That's what we all want.
That's what we all want here in LA.
Seriously.
Wow.
Coco, I think this calls for, you know, some reporter involvement. Reporter involvement,
you gotta
right?
test it out.
This is part of your job now.
Right.
Not a bad idea.
Coco, do your job.
Do it for science.
Thank you, Coco.
Thanks, Coco.
Okay, so let's talk about the match. The LA Stadium has completely reshaped how Los Angeles handles the massive events. This event, of course, we've been hearing about this for years and years, and now obviously obviously we're looking ahead to 2028 and the LA Olympics.
That's right. I know you were saying it's bittersweet, right? That this is the last of 8 matches being hosted here at LA Stadium. Only 6 more matches to go for the entire tournament. We've had such a blast here, but this has been 8 years in the making for the host committee to really plan how this was going to happen and work for 180,000 international visitors who are going to descend here to the global stage, being showcased and showing off LA. So they thought about everything. We saw Mario at Metro, how fans are going to get here to LA Stadium. You saw SoFi revamped and rebranded to the LA Stadium. They completely changed their field to be able to hold a FIFA regulation pitch. And so we're talking about 70,000 fans filling the seats here as well. So LA has shown that we can host something of this magnitude on the global stage. And certainly this has been a test for 2 years from now when we're going to host the LA Games.
Especially, you know, making these events not just here at LA Stadium, but accessible to everybody too, with some of the free fan zones and the fan fest that we've seen. Also the impact to businesses too.
Absolutely. The economic impact is huge. They estimate nearly $900 million in revenue from all of this. And you're talking about corporate sponsorships. We've seen people excited about the event. We've seen companies invest in LA because of this. And we've seen so much more investment in community sports, to the youth, to environmental issues, to creating community spaces. So that's what it's all about. Whether you like the World Cup, if you have the time to come see a match or not, it's more of the impact it has and has spread throughout the community. So I think that's the benefit that everyone is seeing surrounding this tournament. And so whoever you're cheering for, I think you got to cheer for LA, right? And the communities that have benefited.
It's been an amazing experience and a magical trip for everybody who's been able to, you know, luckily be a part of all of it.
Yeah.
And we're speaking of 8 years in the planning and the making of all this. Let's talk to the host committee people. We've talked to them all throughout the course of these 8 matches, and here's what they had to say.
Hosting the World Cup in Los Angeles has been amazing. The excitement has been at an all-time high. At the stadium, we've hosted 7 matches today. Nearly 500,000 fans have come through that building already and been able to experience this spectacular facility that is SoFi Stadium, and really the energy that comes with it. And then all of our fan events, you know, we started at the LA Memorial Coliseum with our official FIFA Fan Festival. We've now hosted, I think this is the 6th fan zone that we're out here at Whittier Narrows. More than 250,000 people have come out to these fan zone events. And so just seeing the community come together to celebrate at the matches, the fan zones, the official FIFA Fan Festival, and then all the other community events that are taking place has been really special to see.
Super special. I think the legacy that'll be left behind after this World Cup will live for a long time. I know this has inspired so many children, the younger generation, and has included so many people and introduced a lot of people to the sport of soccer. I know a lot of you. Hello.
Listen,
never watched a soccer game before June 11th.
It's true. And now I'm a fan.
Yeah, now
I'm
you
a
know
fan
what a
through
corner
and through.
kick is, right? Do you know
exactly.
what offsides
I'm
is?
still working on the corner kick thing. I know what offsides is.
All right, wow, that's the hardest one. You know what a yellow
red card is. I know what a
So the latest figures said that over 50 million people watched the USA versus Belgium match, which was a record for a non-NFL sporting event. They hadn't reached that kind of an audience since the Nancy Kerrigan, Tanya Harding incident in 1994. Wow. So that is how large that audience was for soccer fans, for the sport of soccer. It was huge.
Generationally here in the U.S., I am wondering what this is going to do for the, as you said, there's so many kids that felt inspired by watching what was happening on the pitch.
And we were even saying that the Mexico game, that drew even a larger audience than that.
When you think about all the foreign and international press covering all of these matches as well, think about the global interest in the sport and everyone seeing LA bringing people together. I love that.
FIFA was smart to bring it here to North America. I'm telling you, they were smart.
You did good, FIFA.
You did good.
All right, so over to you. Over to you, Samana.
FIFA did great, and I'm sure, again, setting the standard for perhaps future football events in the U.S. Good Daily Traffic, sponsored by the offices of Jacob and Rodney, called jacob.com. And we have your ride through the downtown LA area, a little over half an hour from downtown through Mid-City to get to the west side. Not too bad. Friday light, just 19 minutes pulling away from the Gardena area, northbound 110 from the 405. And here's a live Caltrans camera look, the 5 at Olive Avenue, moving along in both directions. And a reminder, FIFA World Cup, Spain versus Belgium. Game begins at 12 and gates open 3 hours earlier, so get out there. And we're taking a look at the traffic conditions. At least the 405 through Inglewood looks good. The 105 coming westbound, a little sticky. So make sure you give yourself a lot of time, beat the crowd, and as well as beat the heat. Here's a look at some other traffic hotspots.
So I do hot yoga every day. After the accident, my lower back was so stiff I couldn't move, and I called Jacob. They treated me like a king. I did not have to deal with anything. If you're in an accident, call Jacob. Call Jacob.
Good.
Live look, Amanda. That's LA Stadium. Did you know?
That is, if I'm looking real close, I see Sandra, Jen, and Bob there.
Oh my gosh, your eyesight is so good.
Yeah, look at that. I see them right there.
That's where the Spain and Belgian game will take place. The quarterfinal match at noon right here on Fox 11.
I'm going for España.
Yo también.
I love it. Okay, our poll, I'm not going to say I'm surprised, but I am a little surprised and what some of the other options are in today's poll. We're going to
Okay.
get into it. Entertainment is sponsored by Yamava Resort and Casino. So we asked you last hour, who's your favorite person to go to events with? Here are the results. Not surprised about what's number one. You said your significant other. That's 51%. I am a little tickled or surprised, shall I say. Well, now it's tied, but before, coworkers was 8 and friends were 4.
Interesting.
So people would rather go out with their coworkers up until someone just voted, I guess, to change it up. But siblings in second place, 21%.
How come kids or family aren't included in this?
We could have put another. Yeah, we should have done that. Harold and San Bernardino.
Good old Harold.
I enjoy the company of my wife. We
Aw.
spend time traveling, fine dining, etc. Next, we are planning a trip to see Phantom of the Opera. Is that why you asked me?
No, I was just talking about the Phantom.
Life is grand. She really was in the commercial break.
Wild.
That's wild. Tamra in Kernville. Since I work at home, most of my relationships are with coworkers. The most recent event was at a pop-up Clippers game, and my daughter got us the tickets because her client is in ticket sales. So wait, if you work from home, are your coworkers your family?
I'm not sure.
Or do you mean your coworkers that you actually work with outside of it? Richard in Temecula. I will forever love going to the movies with my wife, Carrie. She's my best friend, and our date nights at the movies take us back to being young and carefree.
Aww.
That is sweet, Richard.
That is sweet.
Go to foxla.com/vote and let us know who you like going to events with, which event you went to, and why that person's your favorite to go
You know, whenever I go somewhere and I don't take my kids, I kind of feel guilty about it.
Do you have mom guilt about it?
It's about like, having fun without them, because I'm like, oh, they would have fun too, you know?
But you do take them to a lot of places.
It's true.
Yeah, it's okay to have just your time or date night.
Okay.
You know what day it is?
Yes, it's Floral and Furry Friday.
It's Floral and Furry Friday, TGIFF. Thank goodness it's Furry Friday. Hey, good day, LA DJ. Can you drop the meowsic, please? Hey, cowgirl, look at Zoe in Bourbon. She's going meow.
That is a cool shot.
That is a really cute cat, and that is a really cute little get-up right there. Perfect, I say. Next, we've got Cypress in Irvine, and even though it's a week later, Cypress wants us to know he's red, white, and blue eyes.
Yeah.
Look at that. What a little patriotic pup that is. What a cutie. Next, oh, look at this roll call.
Wow.
We've got Lucifer, Gemma, Sassy, and Copper. They're in heaven.
So cute.
Lucifer. I wonder if he'll troublemaker. Roll over call, more like. Very cute. Love all the bow ties. Next, we've got Abby in Fontana, and look who Abby's rooting for.
Oh, Abby.
Viva Mexico. Even though her team was eliminated, she is still representing. She is loyal. That's right. Viva Mexico. Siempre. Whatever. Okay, next up, we've got Millie. And her name is Millie Doggy Brown. Get it? Like,
that's
Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things. This is Millie Doggy Brown. I love the pun name with the pet name. From Ontario. And I have to say, you probably have a million nicknames. I would
so cute.
have to say, yeah. If you want to see your fur baby featured right here on Furry Friday, go ahead and send me an email to furryfriday@fox.com. Just don't forget to include your city, your pet's name, and maybe 1 or 2 things about them so I can give them a proper personal shout out.
Okay. Oh, was that a
rabbit?
It was. I was going to say, your human babies got to spend some time with my fur baby last week.
They had fun.
It was like,
weren't they saying, like, can I pull her?
Yeah, when they wanted to hold the leash, Maria, they'd say,
Jan go?
I want to pull her. Yeah,
Oh, great.
Jan went.
It
was all tuckered out.
January bones. Well, very good, guys. We've got this. Speaking of doggies, look at
Venice.
Look at our little furry guy going out on a run with the baby. Yeah, this is Venice Beach, and you can see it's a little overcast, so we have a little tiny bit of marine layer that's outside right now. It will give way to some sunshine. This weather is sponsored by Larry H. Parker, the law offices of Larry H. Parker. All right, just because we have been focused on Los Angeles Stadium, it is around 66 degrees there right now with some clouds, overcast, and then getting to around 77 at around noontime or 76. So if you are lucky, you got tickets, I'm sure you're headed there here momentarily. We're going to look for some warm temperatures. This is one of our computer models, seeing some high mid-level cloud cover from the south and southeast tomorrow into Sunday. There's even even some moisture in terms of a chance for some precipitation and even some thunderstorm chances, greater chances for the mountains and deserts as we head into Sunday, Monday. If you're headed to the beach like Venice, it'll be in the low 70s with those surf heights around 2 to 4 feet. 87 today for downtown LA. We're going to stay pretty hot and humid this weekend, and then even hotter as we get to next week around the low 90s. All right, stay with us. We're going to be right back after this quick break, so don't go anywhere.
All right, welcome back to Good Day LA, the 9 o'clock hour, just 3 hours away from the big quarterfinal match here and special Good Day LA coverage of the Spain versus Belgium game.
Yes, the parking lot has opened here at the fan zone, and if we can go to our camera right there, you can see so many fans from the time they opened sprinting into the parking lot to get in line to get those bracelets from Bank of America, the charm bracelets that everybody has their eyes on.
I mean, these are more wanted than the Trader Joe's bags.
Way more than Trader Joe's. Arguably more popular here, at least, than the Labubu dolls.
That's right.
What happened?
Listen,
I never knew.
Activations here.
One of the activations here, so Bank of America, just to let you know, they've been giving out these little bands that they have little charms on them signifying different countries. They have different little cities.
World Cup mascots.
Yeah, and then they're traded around, and so they've become sort of like a collector's item, and fans trade the little charms with each other.
Right.
And, yeah,
that line just
quite
keeps going and going.
At the World Cup.
Fans flooding in, though, that's for sure. The excitement is building for this match. La Roja versus versus the Red Devils.
Yeah, we're seeing all the red jerseys out here this morning.
Sea of red today expected, and Spain is predicted to win this one. We want to see an electric, entertaining, fun match. Obviously, Spain, the reigning European champions. They are slow to start for this tournament, but clearly they come in meaning business. They have not conceded a goal in this entire tournament yet, and we will see the magic in the midfield. They have world-class players, and obviously an 18-year-old sensation, Lamine Yamal, where everyone is excited to watch him today perform on the pitch here at LA Stadium. The last game that LA is hosting here, so certainly we want to go out big and strong and provide a lot of entertainment for all these fans.
And we do know what this Belgium team can do. I mean, unfortunately, they're the ones who knocked out the U.S. from the World Cup, but they're hoping to ride that momentum with a 4-1 victory over the United States.
Oh, yeah.
They're hoping that they can show up again today playing against this very, very strong.
Yeah, what does Belgium have to do to prove?
They got to play tight. They got to play a tight defense, obviously, because Spain is going to come out attacking with their creativity and tactical skill and their technical ability for possessing the ball most of the game.
Right.
And also, I will say that Belgium coach Rudy Garcia is saying that, hey, look, we're ready, we're strong, we're carrying this momentum on. So they feel confident, and they cannot make a mistake. There's no room for error here. So that's what Belgium needs to do in order to play against this really strong Spain team.
So Spain is the odds-on favorite, but what is Sandra's favorite right now?
I'm going for Spain. I know. You know why, though? LA, hey, we hold a grudge.
I have not.
This is payback.
I have not heard a single analyst say that Belgium is going to win. Everyone.
But you know, this whole tournament has been full of surprises.
It's been a
surprise.
That's right. I mean, for Belgium, they want to go out strong too, right? They don't want to end this run in a disappointing way. So
they
whatever
feel like they've been underestimated
happens,
this whole time.
Exactly. So whatever happens, they just want to have a good showing here today. And if that is the end of their run, they want to go out strong.
Yep. Has Belgium arrived? We will see later today. We know the fans have arrived here, and they're still coming.
They still are. You know, Mario has been out at Union Station all morning talking to some Spain fans. They're a rowdy bunch, aren't they?
Yeah, lots of Spain fans. We've yet to find, well, maybe I've seen maybe 2, 3 Belgium fans. But I will say we've been watching this process here, and it has been flawless. They've been loading up long lines onto these metro shuttle buses, direct access to LA Stadium. And these guys are excited about the game. Whose first game is it? First game?
Yes, it is. Yep.
First game. Okay, what about you? First game?
Yes.
Okay, for a lot of people, this is their first game. So they're loading up on these buses. They're going to be, can I get on here and just give a little shout out to all these fans? All right, so we've got another bus full of fans. Howard Wells behind the camera. Go ahead and give him a look here. Let's see who's ready. Okay, so we've got, I see Mexico, USA, Portugal. I see a lot of Spain jerseys. Any Belgium fans? Any Belgium fans? There's a Belgian fan over here. I'm going to ask her. You seem to be the only one this morning, at least that we've talked to. What's it like being surrounded by all these Spain fans?
Awesome. I am the sole member of this exclusive club.
And what is it about Belgium that you've been watching, following during this tournament?
Chocolate, waffles, I have no idea.
They beat the U.S., so there's that. We're not happy. Oh, whoa. All right, but at least you've got the nail polish going. Thank you. Sorry about that to our viewers. Let's step off the bus here for 1 second. All right, let's see you guys have a great game. All right, so the lines here, they continue, and they're going to be full all morning, really, until the after kickoff at noon. So it's been very busy here at Union Station. We'll go ahead and send it back to you at LA Stadium, guys.
No, to the fan. So we knew they were a rowdy bunch, didn't we, Mario?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yes, unfortunately. A little too rowdy that hour.
That would have been the third time that's happened to me this morning.
No, he's not. Thank you, Mario. And yes, the Medelashi bands.
Gosh, yes.
Right there, playing us out. Oh my gosh, you understand.
Yeah,
Okay.
the party starts way before people get here, but it is truly underway here at Los Angeles Stadium.
And the fans are coming in as we speak. They're starting to fill up the parking lot here. Let's get over to Coco. She's at her own fan zone right there in Venice Beach.
Hey there, that's right. This is going to kick off in just a couple of hours, and it is going to be amazing. Thousands of people are going to be packing here at Venice Beach to really enjoy the Spain versus Belgium game. But while you're here, there are so many great activations, including this AI Wellness Pavilion, all things health and wellness. I have to introduce you first to Abby and Mandy with AI Wellness. So if you can talk about what you're doing here today.
Oh, absolutely. So we have so many things happening here. We're creating 7 different types of stations, from beauty to recovery to massage to all kinds of amazing things that's going to be happening here for the VIPs. And we're going to open it up to the general too for a certain numbers, I'm sure. Yeah.
And you were telling me you're kind of keeping the humanity in all of this.
In all of the world of AI and robotics, it's coming, just like that computer that we used to look at and everybody said it was going to change the world, and we all looked at it like we were crazy, but the computer did change the world. So just like all these modern modalities at AI Wellness, I'm here to bring in the human touch, because no matter what, in a world of AI or robotics, human touch will be desired more than ever before. So today we're bringing in a whole team of massage therapists to create a Higher Good campaign to share this between a community and teach the people how to excel in AI wellness.
I love that. I also need to introduce you to Dr. Sharon. She's going to be stationed kind of in this area, and talk about what you'll be doing.
Good morning, Coco. So good for you to be here. We're very excited to be offering IV hydration here today. So it's going to be amazing in the hot weather, and after a long day, you can come get refreshed, get energy. We also are going to be able to do something called ANS testing, which is autonomic nervous system testing, checking for like longevity. We can do your labs. So an overall health workup in such an amazing setting.
It is an amazing setting. Thank you so much, Dr. Sharon. I got to get over here to Dr. Von Watts now. Yeah, I heard that. Go Spade, yes. And you've got just, this is incredible. You were telling me just a little bit about it, but tell everyone who's watching about this too.
Yeah, I was showing you. So I'm Dr. Vaughn with Aegis Formulas. We're an all-natural supplement company, and we're rolling out stuff that's just really unique and makes it simpler and easier, and at the same time has some of the best absorption technology, which is key in supplements, you know. Mm-hmm. And so, like I showed you earlier, this is actually a supplement. It's a Listerine strip on the inside. Put it right in your tongue, and it absorbs straight in, and then you feel it within about 10 minutes. And so, but yeah, so that's just one thing we're trying to be a part of. Like, AI Wellness is bringing together all the the best technology when it comes to equipment, when it comes to therapies, when it comes to supplementation. And as you walk around and see all the things here, everything here is cutting edge. And so we're just one of those vendors that is happy to be here and be a partner with AI Wellness.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us. I know this is going to be popular. I really can't get over how much is going to be offered in this little pavilion here. It's going to be a popular spot, because remember when we were talking like last hour or so about this, and one of the event organizers was mentioning this, and he said, you know, we're talking about Botox services and all that too, and this is all just for the price of the VIP ticket, $90, and then like they said, they'll let people who are general admission as well come in for a certain price. So it's definitely going to be really cool, because it's a one-stop shop for all things health, all things wellness, happening while you're watching the game too. So that's really the best part about these FIFA fan zones, is there are so many different activations, lots of great food, entertainment, on top of the huge screens where you can enjoy the game. So if you're interested in coming, $35 to $90 is the range, again, for that VIP. But if you don't want to come inside, there is also going to be a free block party happening right outside as well, all at Venice Beach. I'll send it back to you.
This is my kind of party.
Coco, you had me at Botox, and my eyebrows are moving again, so it's about time.
Yeah.
It's about that time.
I could use some peptides.
I know, this is where I would be. Yeah.
Ask them if they have peptides over there. I'll take them. I need some peptides.
Yeah, they've got some peptides.
Thing, right?
Peptides,
sure.
one more time.
She's got the peptides for you. Mm-hmm.
Got you covered.
I knew it.
I love it.
I knew it.
She's the peptide gal. Thank you, Coco.
Peptides on the pitch. Only in Los Angeles. Only in Los Angeles.
Maria, what's wrong?
One more time, Bob. What do you want? One more time.
Peptides
there you go.
on the pitch.
Hey, by the way, you said Bank of America is giving away all those little charm bracelets.
Yes.
Okay, so we can't forget
Line is insane.
Gigi needs one. We need one here in the studio. Oh, that's so cute.
That line
Okay,
is
let me show
like
you. Let's show you the line, Maria.
Are you serious?
I didn't realize, like,
Pan over.
it puts Trader Joe's to shame. It puts Trader Joe's to shame.
Yeah, can we take Jason's camera? Look at that.
That's the line?
Look at that line. And people sprinted once the parking lot opens.
Oh my gosh!
The fans were sprinting to get in line for one.
Well,
so it is quite the item.
Work your magic, guys. I know you've got some pull. Come on.
You know, Bob already went over on his charm offensive. He had intended.
Oh, okay. Got you. All right, let's take care of some business here and pay the bills. This traffic report is sponsored by DTLA Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. We're going to zoom into one of our live traffic cameras right now. A lot of the roads, of course, really building because they're trying to get to Los Angeles Stadium. So don't forget about taking the metro. All right, so this is the northbound 5 at Olive Avenue. Looks good. You saw cars are moving nicely. Not too many cars on that 5 at Olive. Here are the drive times in and out of downtown LA. On that West 10 between the 5 to the 405, 26 minutes right now. On that northbound 110 between the 405 to the 10, it's pretty good, just 17 minutes. On that West 60 between the 57 to the 5, 24 minutes there. Now here's a look at some of our other traffic hotspots.
This broadcast is locally sponsored by DTLA Law Group, Auto Accident and Injury Attorneys. Have an injury? Text Injury Help to 40222 or visit us online at calldowntown.com. Message and data rates and usage may apply.
the Long Beach area, and we are at the corner of Cedar and Anaheim. Right around 7:30 in the a.m., Long Beach PD got a report of shots being fired at this intersection. When they arrived, they found 2 males down with gunshot wounds to the upper body. Paramedics took those 2 to local hospitals. Their condition right now unknown, but you can see it's a large crime scene out here. They actually had a stray bullet, possibly broke a window here at the liquor store. Long Beach PD, they have this intersection shut down and a block about each way while they're doing their investigation. The motive and the weapon in this crime still unknown and outstanding. I'm Stu up in Skyfox, sending it back to y'all in the studio.
All right, Stu, thank you. Welcome back to LA Stadium. We're in less than 3 hours. Spain takes on Belgium for the last match here at LA Stadium for the World Cup. We're joined by Fox News chief correspondent Jonathan Hunt. This is not what we had hoped for. We had hoped that the U.S. men's national team would be here today. Sadly, that is not happening, but this is going to be a great match nonetheless.
It will be a great game. I mean, I wish we spelled Belgium USA, but we don't.
Right.
But it will be a great game. Spain is a really good team. They were I always had them down as a semi-final team. They haven't played as well as they can, but they have not conceded a goal this entire World Cup. Only team left in it that is the case for.
Right.
So they're a really good team. But then Belgium played really well against a lackluster, admittedly, U.S. Team. They've got superstars across the pitch. Kevin De Bruyne in midfield, Romelu Lukaku up front, Jeremy Doku, one of the best wingers in the world and the best goalkeeper in the world, in my view, Thibaut Courtois. So it'll be a close game and a good one.
Well, here's the question about Belgium. Did they perform in a superior way because they were playing a U.S. team that just wasn't up to snuff at all, or are they really a really good team that was underestimated? And if they play to that level, will it stand up to a Spanish team?
They're a good team, without a doubt. They are a good team. Like I say, they've got those superstars. I think, honestly, the whole Balogun red card controversy lit a fire under them.
Sure did.
When that red card was rescinded, not rescinded, but the suspension was suspended, I think they felt a grave sense of injustice.
Yeah.
And that fired them. They really wanted to win that. And in some ways, I think, looking back at that U.S. game, it might have been better for the U.S. had that red card stood, because you saw the way the U.S. played after the red card was issued.
It gave them new
Incredible.
purpose.
And they would have had the moral high ground and the fire themselves, but they didn't have it.
Yeah, and you know how far passion can take you. Look at what happened with Cape Verde.
Yeah,
look at what all these underdogs have been able to do. People who are in this tournament for the very first time, making it so far and being competitive with some of the big heavy hitters.
Yeah, it really does make a difference. And, I do think that was a big part of why they came out flat. None of them will admit it. None of them will say that had any effect whatsoever. I think psychologically it did. One other thing I think with the U.S. team on that terrible night was, I think for the first time they got ahead of themselves. After the game, Gio Reyna said something very interesting. He said, we all thought we were going back to L.A. for a quarterfinal. If you go into the game before that with that attitude, thinking you're already there, you're toast.
Well, we all bought it for sure.
Yeah,
right?
but we wanted to believe.
We wanted to believe.
They had a duty to focus just on that, and I don't think they did.
I want to get your perspective on what we're looking at right here. This is the last game that we're playing here in Los Angeles.
It's bittersweet.
Yeah,
it's bittersweet for us.
Yeah.
But you look at the Fox audience that the U.S. Belgium game drew more than 50 million people. They said that this is more than any other sporting event since the Nancy Kerrigan, Tanya Hardy. I'm serious, in 1994 for non-NFL sport.
Yeah.
So this drew a giant audience.
Yeah, and
what do you think the impact?
It's been a wonderful thing. I think the Fox coverage has been absolutely remarkable. The way Fox Sports, you guys, Fox News, everybody has covered this has been amazing in bringing in a lot of new viewers. And I think the whole country was falling in love with this team. In some senses, it's bittersweet because it's a missed opportunity, but I don't think anybody can deny this has been the best World Cup ever. It's been spectacular at the stadiums in all the cities I've been to. The TV coverage has been amazing. So I think it's one wonderful for the sport of soccer in the U.S. You just hope that that momentum that was really building up doesn't come to a crushing halt when this ends.
Yeah, what do you think this is going to do for future generations who are looking at some of these players out here as soccer has come to America in such a big way on such a big stage?
Well, you see these little kids out here all jumping up in the background. You hope that Lamine Yamal shirt over there, you hope that they have a fire in their belly now. They go back. I think, having had a couple of daughters who played youth soccer to a decent level, I think there are problems with the way youth soccer is run in the U.S. That's a big and complex debate. But I hope it just brings a lot more kids into it, girls and boys. And we, the women's team is incredible.
Right?
We need the men to catch up, and hopefully this is the start of that.
Well, there's a lot of reasons behind that too. I mean, with Title IX and women being, we're getting scholarships to be able to play. So we need that sort of incubation here for young players, and it's so expensive now to play youth sports here. So it's
and you
super
look at the MLS as well, and there's a sort of, you want to bring in people like Messi and Beckham when he was here, etc. You want to bring them in to get people interested, but you start bringing in too many of the foreign superstars, you're keeping a potential American superstar out as well. So there's so many layers to it, Bob. You're absolutely right, and they've got to figure it out. And I hope there are some serious conversations going on there.
We have to go, and you're going to be going to MetLife for the finals.
I will be there.
So tell us really quickly, who do you think is going to take this game here today?
Today, I think it'll be Spain. I think they will play France in the semi-final. It'll be amazing. France will win. France will go on to play, let's say, Norway in the final. Wouldn't that be fun? And we can all do the Viking row.
Whoa. Let's do it.
I haven't heard a single... Oh, row, yes. I haven't heard a single person say Belgium. So if Belgium wins, I mean,
I'm buying you dinner if Belgium win.
I think you should buy
wherever
dinner
you want.
anyway. Jonathan.
Well, the match starts in just under 3 hours. We are live from Los Angeles Stadium. We'll be right back.
Good Day LA Entertainment.
Back to you. I'm meteorologist Maria Quaban. Good Day LA weather is sponsored by Pechanga Resort Casino. Taking a live look outside right now. This is, of course, Los Angeles Stadium. This is our camera right there at Cosm. And we are seeing some kind of hazy skies here, but it is going to warm up nicely this afternoon. Downtown LA, 87 degrees today. Going to stay in the upper 80s here, it looks like, as we get into the weekend. We are going to tap into some subtropical moisture, so it will feel a little bit more humid. And then as we dry things out a little bit as we get to next week, temperatures are going to warm back up to the rather lower 90s. There's also a chance for some instability. There is going to be a 10 to 20% chance for some showers. Speaking of Los Angeles Stadium, currently around 68 degrees, getting to around 76, 77 right at the start of the game, which is at noon. And it's going to be pretty sunny, actually. So if you are still making your way over there, make sure you dress appropriately for the heat. High pressure will continue to dominate, like I said, producing the above average temperatures. And we do have those heat alerts staying in place now, extended through next week. You can see by the models that we are going to tap into a little bit of that subtropical moisture. All right, stay with us because we are going to be right back after this quick break.
And welcome back to Good Day LA from a lively LA stadium, where in just a couple of hours from now, Spain will take on Belgium. We have already thousands of fans here in the parking lot in the fan zone where we are.
A really exciting quarterfinal match that we're looking for just up ahead. Yeah, sea of red out here. We have people representing Spain and Belgium as well. We don't see as many Belgian fans.
We don't see that many Belgian fans out here. However, you know where they are? Apparently where Gerard Moncure is. In Inglewood.
Where are you?
Gerard,
yes,
there he is.
Good morning, you guys. And yes, I am with all the Belgian fans. This is the Cinevita tent, which is owned by a Belgian, and they are gathered here. They are getting lathered up, and they are ready to make the Red Fan March from this tent to the stadium at 10:30. There will be 1,000+ Belgian fans part of this march into the stadium to support their Red Devils. Of course, they are a heavy underdog today against Spain, but you know what? They were an underdog against the United States coming in, and so they are not shy to go up against one of the world powers. Of course, it's normal for them. I talked to a lot of fans, and I talked to the owner of this facility, who told me this was the perfect matchup of fan base and his tent to bring some true Belgian culture to the World Cup here in Los Angeles.
I think it'll be close, and I think once you reach this stage, either team can have a good day or a bad day, which we saw last week. And I think the Belgians they love being the underdog. Absolutely love being the underdog. So I'm going to give them a chance. Yeah, absolutely.
We have now a Belgian DJ playing Belgian music. We have a Belgian guy who is like hosting us here. So we have Belgian beer. So everything like to create a home away from home for our Belgian fans. So it's perfect.
We are ready. We are warming up, just slowly. And I think we're gonna try to do it. This is a strong team, but Belgium has always a big heart, and we are warming up our heart with beers, with everything, Yes, but we love it.
We play like we play against the U.S. Why not? We should be able to do it, but I'm all for it, and it's all happening on the field. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. Born in Belgium, been here 45 years. Hey, all good on that. So,
as you can see, I've been adopted by the Red Devil fan base already, and I was told by the owner, should they pull off the upset, this will be the party of the century here. It's just basically, I don't know, a couple thousand yards from the stadium. It's actually on the property here. So they will file out of the stadium and file right back in here, and they will get it on big time if they're able to pull the upset of Spain. And Julio and I, if they pull off the upset, we will be back. So I can't wait to see how this thing turns out. But let me tell you, the Belgian side of this is ready to go. Let's send it back to you guys.
I was just saying that we have not heard a single person predict that Belgium will win this match. So if they do, this will be an upset. And they don't want to be underestimated. What's expected to happen there, Gerard? Are they going to march in like a big army? Is that what the intention is?
Yeah, they're gonna march in, 1,000+ easily, probably 1,500, I would imagine, at 10:30 in unison, chanting, and pulling all the support they can for the Red Devils, who obviously, as we've talked about, come in as a major underdog against the Spaniards, but they were an underdog against the United States, and we all know how that turned out.
Yeah,
playing with passion, there's a lot to be said there. And what an entrance they're about to make here at 10:30 at LA Stadium. Wow.
It's going to be a sight to see. You'll see it right here on Fox 11. Gerard, great to see you. We'll check in with you in a bit.
You too.
All right, let's talk about what's happening in terms of Spanish fans. We've got some Spain fans also out and about here across Los Angeles area.
That's right, but for those who can't make it here to LA Stadium, they're expected to gather in Culver City, where a big watch party is taking place, and that is where we find Nick Garcia at Ivy Station. Good morning.
Good morning, Nick.
Good morning, Jen and Bob. Well, I'll tell you, the fans, they're not here quite yet. They're still getting ready. I will tell you where they're at. They're over at Tom's Watch Bar in Inglewood. That's where a lot of them are gathering right now. Those folks will then walk over to LA Stadium where you are, and for those who don't have tickets, they'll be making their way here to Ivy Station. So this is the setup they've got. Big screen to watch the game on. I want to point you in that direction. That's the fun corner over there where the bar will be set up exclusively with Spanish beer and wine. They've got merch being set up right now, so you can come and get your jerseys. And also, you might be looking at that case right there. It's empty right now, but in the next 15, 20 minutes or so, they will be bringing in the World Cup trophy from 2010, which, of course, belongs to Spain. This whole thing put on by the Royal Federation, or Royal Spanish Football Federation, I should say. And they're expecting hundreds of people to come out here and enjoy. So, I mean, right there, the trophy's going to be right there. We'll be here to see that come in. That's pretty exciting. Of course, Spain hoping to bring another one home and have another to display. The organizers here, of course, they're big Spain fans. They're betting on Spain today and have been. They tell me that for the watch party that was here last week, they had such a massive turnout, hundreds of people here. They've got games, they've got foosball tables, there will be Spanish food. Look at these comfy couches here, so if you don't want to sit on the grass, you're also welcome to bring your own chairs, blankets, and tables. Let's look at some of this merch that's getting set up. Okay, we've got a scarf, we've got some hats. So this is where the Spain fans are going to be. Of course, if they're not able to get the tickets over to LA Stadium, they'll be showing up here and having a good time together. So that's one thing that we've really seen this whole World Cup is just people enjoying the game together, coming together as a community, if you will, and then getting a lot of their friends involved too, if they're maybe not Spain fans or haven't followed football at all or soccer at all, getting them involved this time to take a look and learn about the culture. So that's what's happening here. We're still waiting for the fans to show up. We know that they're coming. They're just not here quite yet, but they'll be making their way here, hopefully in the next half hour or so.
No worry, Nick. Thank you so much. They haven't showed up here, but
we have a lot of fans out here.
Who is for Spain?
Who's Belgium?
All right. They're all hoping for a really good match here, that's for sure. And I think it's going to be a good one here
as
we get to the final hours before this quarterfinal match, final game here at Los Angeles
It all
Stadium.
starts at noon. So we have some very special guests joining us right now, Alex and Victoria Hernandez. You guys got tickets through VetTix. Amazing, first of all.
I'm blown away.
How do you feel?
Yeah, just the emotions. I never thought I would be here for this. This is like a long-time dream to be able to come to a World Cup game, and it just, boom, it blew me away.
So you've been to one before? I mean,
yeah, we ended up going to one, but this is a bigger game.
This is a bigger game.
I can't imagine one, but two. And this was gifted through VetTix and through Bank of America. It's just awesome to be able to receive this from an organization that cares about veterans, because not many of us get to do cool things like this.
And we thank you for your service.
Thank you very much.
Victoria, how special is it to be here with your dad?
It's just amazing. I mean, I'm so grateful to have a father who sacrificed so much, and being able to be rewarded like this is amazing. And I'm so honored to be his daughter, and that he brought me here with me. I'm overwhelmed. I feel blessed, and it's a great day.
You picked a great match to be here.
You're patriotic and you're representing the USA.
Yes.
We had hoped that the USA would be here for this match. I'm sure both of you thought, oh gosh, that last
That would have made it that much better,
yes,
right?
Yes, but I'm still, it's just amazing to have this opportunity.
It's just icing on the cake.
So tell us about your service. You were in the Marine Corps.
Yeah, back in 2002 I joined. 2004 I deployed to Iraq in Fallujah. Wow. And then unfortunately on April 7, 2004, I ended up getting hurt. I ended up getting hit by an RPG on our tank, so it took out two of our guys, which is my tank commander got shrapnel on the right side of his face. He lost his right eye, and then I ended up getting shrapnel on my arms, got my hand blown open. but I'm just blessed to be here because I get to do cool things like this and meet wonderful people like you guys.
Oh,
so it's awesome.
The honor is all ours, and it just must be amazing that Bank of America decided to do this for you all. I mean, to think that you just applied for it in some sort of a lottery, and then they came out.
Yeah, it's very hard as veterans. Sometimes we deal with issues with PTSD, and we don't want to get out into large crowds like this. So I've had a bunch of tokens stored up, and then finally I'm like, you know what? This is one thing that I would love to go to, and I don't care about anything. And like the people here are amazing. It's just like watching this. It's just like overwhelming. It's like so awesome to see this.
Right?
So it's just. My heart is warm.
What has the U.S.'s journey through this whole thing and hosting the World Cup in the United States, as a patriotic American, how have you absorbed that? How have you felt throughout this journey?
Oh, I think it's so beautiful because you see everyone coming together. It is so beautiful to see all these different nationalities, all these different countries come together, and in the U.S., in Mexico, and Canada, just everybody's so heartwarming. They want to see you have a great time, helping hands. It's just wonderful. It's just, it's what America is.
And Victoria, what are you looking forward to most to being in there?
I think just being with all the fans together, being together really makes it feel like you're one, and no matter what team you're rooting for, you're just here to have a good time. And I just love the emotion and the feeling when you hear the stadium just roar, and I'm excited to be with the fans.
There's nothing like watching with fans, and this is the biggest party that you could ask
yes.
for.
Are you a new football fan, or is it you've always liked football?
The most I paid attention to World Cup, but I played soccer when I was younger, and my love of soccer came from my dad, so it's just been a lifelong thing, and being here is just amazing.
Were you also a soccer player as a youngster?
Yeah, as a youngster, yeah. And back in '94 is when the World Cup was out here, and that's when I really got a passion for it. Started playing, and it was just so heartwarming. I just love soccer. Football is life, my friend.
That's right. That's what it's all about, the love of the game.
So who are you rooting for today?
Española.
Española.
And you? Spain, baby. Spain all the way. You're in good company because I feel like we have a lot of Spain fans back there.
Well, thank you for your service once more. I was going to say something about the Marine Corps as a Navy guy, but I can't hear, man. Not today. Not today.
We all served on the same team. That's all that matters.
That's right. See,
that's right. Congratulations to both of you.
Well deserved.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a look one more time at the folks behind us here. How we doing? Let's go. Okay, we're seeing a lot of it's a lot of red here.
It's a lot of red.
So we got the Red Devils, and then what's Spain? I know the red something.
Roja.
La Roja.
La Roja.
The red. They are the red.
It's all going down.
All going down.
Just a matter of minutes from now. Are you ready?
I'm ready. One thing I will say is have you both here, because I said the same thing. You know, this is the last match at Los Angeles Stadium. There's been 8 matches here. And this has been a postcard and a love letter to Los Angeles. And what this city was able to do to bring this to welcome all of these international visitors and bring this city together has been nothing short of remarkable.
There's a lot of pride, not just in your home country, of course, because the U.S. men's team made it so far. We are proud of them for that, but also, yes, for Los Angeles, for getting it done and for showing that our city can be a global and entertainment superstar.
Right. Lots of superstars out there here in Southern California, and we are so proud to have shared this journey with you. Don't forget, because coming up, we've got Football HQ, the preview before the big match, the quarterfinal between Spain and Belgium. Kyle Kraska is here, our sports director, along with Mark Rugandino and Sandra Endo. They'll have all of your coverage as we lead up to this big game. Thanks for being with us.
my gosh, this is so exciting. Live look at LA Stadium. If you've been watching our coverage, I mean, the energy is really amping up.
It's so fun. I want to give a shout out to that kid who said, "It's my birthday." He's holding that sign.
Hold it up high.
Hold it up higher. If you see him.
Happy birthday. Shout out to you.
We're waving to you, and we are saying happy birthday.
Oh, look,
there's our producer, Haley. Okay, Haley, will you tell, if she can hear us, will you tell him that we are saying happy birthday to him on the desk? We are. Can we get his name and age? Do we know?
Oh,
okay, no.
Not. Okay,
we will maybe come back with that after entertainment. But let's get into this first. Thank you for joining us, the A-team here, back in studio, holding it down. Roxy and Amanda. Entertainment is sponsored by Yamava Resort and Casino. So new in theaters this weekend. I got you covered because what can I say except
you're welcome.
Maui, demigod of the wind and sea.
Hero of men.
Huh?
So it goes like this. Maui, shapeshifter, demigod of the wind and sea, hero of men.
I am Moana of Montanui. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is back reprising his role as Maui. Catherine Lagaya in the title role of Moana. And it's supposed to make between $60 to $65 million at the domestic box office. Of course, this is the live-action version of the hit 2016 animated film. And another M movie in theaters for weekend 2. Everyone say banana.
Oh, banana, banana. Banana?
She is gonna destroy everything on the planet.
Minions and Monsters in theaters with quite a voice cast. You have Jesse Eisenberg, Zoe Deutsch, Allison Janney, Jeff Bridges, Bobby Moynihan, Christoph Waltz. And of course, if you hadn't heard, one man does the voice of all the Minions. As Pierre Coffin. He does all the voices like Kevin and Dave and Bob. Yeah.
Tim. Carl.
Carl. There should be a Jorge. In fact, though, you know, it's funny. I did talk with him, and I asked him how many languages the Minions incorporate. He said about a dozen, but they really leaned into Spanish for Minions and Monsters. Minions and Monsters take on Hollywood in the latest installment. You gotta love the Minions, right? Well, okay, maybe you're not looking for a family-friendly film. If you're looking for something a little scary or, frankly, more gore, Evil Dead Burn is in theaters now.
My grandfather believed the devil would return. If anyone read from the Book of the Dead.
This is the 6th Evil Dead film. The last one, Evil Dead Rise, it came out 3 years ago in 2023. And the first film goes back to 1981 with The Evil Dead. You can stream the other 5 films on HBO Max if you want to make it a movie marathon. That's a little too scary for you, though, I think.
No, it's not my thing.
Not your thing.
No.
Your thing was going to the Moana world premiere, though. This week, we went together to the world premiere. It was so fun.
So fun. At the Hollywood Bowl.
At the Hollywood Bowl.
Extra fun.
Extra fun. Outdoors in the summer, and then afterwards, they had fireworks. We had a good time together.
We did.
And that was the inspiration for our poll question today. We asked, who's your favorite person to go to events with? 51% of you, so more than half of you, say your significant other.
This is so funny to me.
Siblings came in second place, and
coworkers over friends.
Wow. That's well, maybe, you know, sometimes I gotta say, you spend more time with your coworkers.
Yeah, but then they become your friends.
Well, then they do become your friends.
Right.
Yeah. Carrie in Temecula says, my hubby is my best friend, and we have fun together. We go to concerts together and movies and do a lot together. I love that. That is a key to a happy marriage. Next, Tanya in San Bernardino. I have a coworker who became my best friend. We have been friends for over 20 years. She's also my daughter's godmother. I love you, Helen, to infinity and beyond. Rosalie in Ridgecrest says,
I'm a single parent, and I have a very close relationship with my adult kids now, and we go and do everything together.
Oh, I love that.
Making memories every time. I love it. I'll always be thankful for my kids. I love that, Rosalie. It sounds like you raised some really good kids. Craig, who's watching us in San Diego, says, my wife, Kelly, because she's always fun, and it always feels like our first date after 23 years. Wow, Craig, drop some marriage secrets. Yeah, that's awesome.
Congratulations on that.
Congratulations.
Wow.
24 and lots more to go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, Maria.
Hi, Maria.
Hi. I would have had fun.
Our friend
Thank
Maria.
you. I would have had fun going with you guys, that's for sure. I heard you brought Jan, your other best friend.
Oh, I brought Jan down to the South Bay for the 4th.
Oh, the other thing that you... that's 2 in a row for you two.
That is.
2 in a row.
We're about to move in together.
Are we friends?
Jan would go to the Hollywood Bowl. They should have a doggy night.
That's great, guys. This is so much fun. All right, so maybe you guys have plans again together this weekend. Just be careful. I think you're making plans right now.
We're going to hang out together on the 11th.
Do it. Oh, okay. See, it was not too far away. Heat wave is continuing this weekend into next week. In fact, we've extended the heat advisories and these extreme heat warnings into next week. Now, here's a couple changes, okay? It's still going to be pretty hot today, but starting, I would say if you're really sensitive, you'll pick up on it today. But by tomorrow, Sunday to Monday, we're going to get a little bit more humidity. So we're going to get that flow out of the south and southeast. Some subtropical moisture is going to give us some high mid-level clouds. That'll help to filter out the sunshine a little bit, and that'll help lower the temperatures. However, that being said, it's going to feel warmer. It'll feel muggy and kind of sticky, so you'll still be kind of uncomfortable and hot in that sense. 10 to 20% chance for showers. There's a little bit of instability, so if we get the shower activity, that'll be a nice surprise. 10 to 20%, like I said right now, greater chances for the mountains and foothills. In the meantime, we do have these heat advisories up to 102 degrees. All the air is shaded in this orange color. And then out towards the Inland Empire, it's even more dangerous with these temperatures getting up to 115. So that excessive heat warning is in effect. So heat stress, really common during these days. So make sure you take the necessary precautions and drink lots of water, get in the shade. Next week, extreme heat watches go into effect for Ventura County, LA beaches. So the heat will continue, especially in the valley. Here's the models. You can see how the computer models are picking up some of this moisture. There's that small chance for some showers that I told you about. If you're driving to Arizona, Las Vegas, you may encounter some of that rain. So just keep that in mind as you plan your travel ahead into next week. Downtown LA, 87 today. We're going to hang on to that heat, like I said, some high mid-level cloud cover, and then even hotter as we get into next week. All right, there's my weather for now. I send it back to you.
Thank you, Maria. Thanks for being with us, by the way. You got to keep it here because we have Belgium and Spain from Los Angeles Stadium. You can see that right here on Fox 11. But coming up, we have Football HQ providing pre-game coverage coming up now. The match is at noon. We'll return for post-game match coverage as well. Another live look. Let's show you the fans.
Love the fan cam. All right, I see a lot of Spain.
A lot of Spain.
Yes.
Let's see what happens.
You know what's loco?
national football team has an organized fan base of nearly 20,000 people, and they are ready to go today. They are nearby. We are at Los Angeles Stadium, and they are ready to march here in anticipation of Belgium's matchup today, the quarterfinal matchup at Los Angeles Stadium against La Roja, Spain. And what a day this is going to be. The fans are here. We're feeling the energy. We are so excited to be here with you. We started this tournament 29 days ago. We had 48 nations. We are now down to the magnificent 7. But these fans here today care about two teams. It's Belgium and it's Spain. We welcome you to Football HQ. I'm Kyle Kraska alongside Sandra Endo. What's going on?
Oh my gosh, the energy is infectious here. I love it.
And Mark Rogandino, my love buddy.
Hey, picking up off a good day in LA. We were talking about moments. This is my new moment out here with you guys.
So good to have you here. I'm Kyle Kraska, and as you can see, the fans are gathering, and we are ready to go at noon today. It'll be Spain versus Belgium. They will go to try to join France in the semifinals of the World Cup. Hey, guys, this is our final match here at Los Angeles Stadium. It's been so great so far.
It's incredible, and you can just see by the fans and the energy here that they have brought here to LA Stadium. Again, this is the last time we will be hosting a match here for this tournament, but it's going to be the best.
You know, we're normally inside a studio, Rogo, and now we are in front of a live audience, and it is just spectacular.
I tell you what are we still 2 hours out from kickoff right here, and it's already looking like this, so all you can do is say it's only going to get better from here on out till we hear that opening whistle.
Oh my goodness, you gotta love the energy that we are feeling. The Red Devils versus La Roja. Of course, our other member of our crew is Gerard Moncure. He has been spending the morning with that Belgium Red Devil army. Boy, they've got a lot of folks there ready to march here. What a scene that's going to be. Let's go to Gerard now. Hey, we're looking forward to seeing you there, buddy.
Good morning, Kyle. We are at the Cinevita tent, and this is where the Belgium contingent is, and as you can see, they are ready to go. We got here at 8:30, and they were already lathered up and on their way. They come in a heavy underdog to Spain, but they believe that they can pull off another upset like they did against the United States in their previous match. They believe that their strength is in numbers. They are going to march into the stadium. We're about 2,000 yards behind SoFi right now to the south. They're going to march in together in unison at 10:30, Kyle, and they believe that their strength will help lift them against Spain at high noon.
We're going to go with every Belgian there. I've never seen that many Belgium in LA. To be honest, it's just unbelievable. And then we're going to go there. And then with our friends, the Spaniards are our friends, and we're going to go, and then we're going to get a big party. It's going to be a super game. Super game, yeah.
Well, actually, 8:30 in the morning, drinking a beer, that's something normal for Belgians. Now, we are getting up, warming up a little bit. In 2 hours, we're going to play that game, and we're going to give everything.
Oh, I have a present for you. They were complaining that you guys couldn't get any Belgian stuff, so here, you can have it. Have a go.
How about that?
That way, you know, they were complaining on the local block this morning that they couldn't find any Belgian gear. You got to send them over here. There's plenty of stuff.
I guess this makes me on the side of the Red Devils today in this match against the Spaniards.
We want to bring all the energy to the team, to the players, show to the stadium that the Belgians are here in the stadium, and show the world that we are not a small country, but a big country.
Stay there. Okay, so you can see, guys, I mean, the atmosphere here is off the charts, and it's only going to build up to high noon at kickoff time. Now, I was told by several of the fan base here, if they pull off the upset, this will be off the post-game party here, will be off the hook. And Kyle, Rogo, Sandra, I can tell you, if they pull off the upset, I will be back here, because this is going to be the place to be if they upset Spain. Let's send it back to you guys on the other side of the stadium.
Oh, my goodness. Gerard, thank you so much. What a party. Hey,
I'm just wondering what it would be like if they don't win. What does it look like over there?
I want to see Rogo in those in the braids. That's all you, baby.
The red, the black, the orange, face paint. I mean, I can do it all.
You can't go wrong wearing red today, right?
Right.
Either way, you go.
And we apparently didn't get the memo. We're trying to be neutral, yeah. I'll tell you, it's one thing that we've enjoyed so much about this World Cup, Sandra, is the fan bases, right?
Yeah.
We talk about the Viking Row and the Netherlands with their Orange Army, and here the Red Devils and La Roja. It's just a beautiful thing about this beautiful game.
It definitely is, and you can see so many generations coming together to enjoy this last game here at LA Stadium. We have a couple of birthdays even in the crowd, right? A little boy turning 4 years old. Happy birthday, Jacob, and Efron turning 14. I mean, families coming together enjoying this moment.
You know, as we look at the fans here, and they're going to continue to go crazy until we kick this thing off at noon today right here on Fox. But let's talk about the matchup. And Gerard's talking about the fact that, sure, Belgium is a massive underdog, but they have been an unstoppable force. They've scored 12 goals in their last 3 matches, but they're going up against the immovable object, which is Spain's defense, which has not allowed a single goal this entire tournament.
And you guys, you're looking at 2 teams that won at the top of each of their respective groups. And so you wonder which of these 2 is going to break a little bit. You see Belgium, you mentioned the goal scoring, Kyle. Yes, Romelu Lukaku coming off the bench has been at the heart of that. But I think about Jeremy Doku. I think about Kevin De Bruyne. He's probably going to have to step in for sure without Amadou Onana available. Remember, he picked up the injury against the U.S. men's national team. So I look at Belgium. Can they generate those same chances, Sandra? Can they be as effective in the attacking third against a Spain defense that has been, well, to say perfect?
Look, a lot has been said about Spain's defense, but let's light up the offense, right? We want to see that creativity, that flair that all of these fans are here to watch. And we talk about the world-class magic midfield of Spain, creating options, creating plays, and the playmaking that they have on that team. I don't think we've seen the Spain that we want yet. I think they're heating up as we get into these final rounds. And of course, around the 18-year-old sensation Lamine Yamal and the attacking members they have on the team.
Can you say early birthday present maybe for Lamine Yamal, right? It's just next week to turn 19.
It's unbelievable that that young man is just 18 years old, and teams have done such a good job shutting him down. But you've got Rodri, you've got Oyarzabal. They've been so good. And now today they go up against a Belgian team that they're widely expected to beat and set up a match with France. But you know what? We've seen a lot of surprises in this World Cup, and maybe we see another one today.
That's right. Well, Belgium, I have to say, Rudy Garcia, the coach there, saying they're strong, they're ready to face La Roja, and they say they have momentum on their side because of the fact that they did beat out Team USA quite decisively. So.
And when I look at Spain, yes, Oyarzabal, he's been like the tip of the spear, the guy that's been scoring the goals for them. But I have a feeling, and I think we were talking about it on one of our earlier shows, you look at that fan base, just savage and loud and proud. I think that he's going to want to put on a show today. And I say that because only 1 goal in the tournament so far. Something tells me he explodes today and has a huge imprint on what happens against Belgium.
I got to tell you guys, as much as I always enjoy hearing everything you both have to say and breaking down the matchups, to have it come with choruses behind you of people saying, ole, 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 ole. This is just like nothing.
What World Cup is about.
This is fantastic. I've covered Super Bowls and NBA championships and Stanley Cup championships, but a World Cup, there's just absolutely nothing like it. We're going to keep the party going here, so don't go anywhere. We got a full hour ahead of Football HQ, but we're going to take a brief timeout. When we come back, of course, we're going to talk more about Spain and Belgium in today's quarterfinal matchup right here at Los Angeles Stadium. Sadly, it is the final match of the tournament from this particular stadium, but we're gonna just enjoy every single last drop. Soak it in.
We're gonna go big. That's right.
We're gonna be back with more Football HQ right after this.
Have you recently?
back to Football HQ. We are down to the final 3 games of the quarterfinals. Yesterday, France advancing to the semis with a 2-0 victory over Morocco. They will now await to play in next week's semifinal game against the winner of today's match right here from Los Angeles Stadium between Spain and Belgium. On the other side, 2 Saturday games will determine the other semifinal. Norway taking on England. That should be a blast. And Argentina has a date with Switzerland. And we welcome you back to the fan zone of Los Angeles Stadium. This is Football HQ. Sandra, Mark, and Kyle with you, and all of our best friends behind us having an absolute blast.
Oh my gosh, they were running in when the gates opened. It's so exciting here.
We're making friends, and we're making them fast. I can only imagine as we get closer to kickoff. And this is a salivating matchup. I'm excited for this game here today.
It really is. Why don't we get a little deeper into it, Rogo, and why don't you give us your breakdown? Let's start with Spain. And, you know, Sandra, both you and I were so excited that we were going to have a chance to see Lamine Yamal, the 18-year-old, about to be 19-year-old superstar that is a global sensation. He's been a little bit quiet so far. He's just the 1 goal in the World Cup, but we know what he's capable of.
What he can do.
Yeah, and I think if you look at what Lamine Yamal can do, it's his ability to work on those wide positions, those wide flanks, and his ability to get down the line and either send in one of those really good crosses or sometimes just waiting here on the back post. Remember, only 1 goal so far in the competition. That one came in the 4-0 win against Saudi Arabia, and you'll see him here hovering on the back post. It looks like Saudi Arabia has the numbers there, but his quickness gets there. Also pinpoint service to the back post, and really in the end, watch, it's just a tap in for the teenager for his first ever World Cup goal. But I take you back to the winner against Portugal in the last game of the knockout rounds. It's Mikel Merino, and timing of the runs will be a huge thing in the attacking third for Spain in this one. Merino gets it right there and then tucks it home. That's your eventual game winner in the first couple of seconds of second half stoppage time. That's the goal that sends them here today. As for Belgium, well, we saw them do damage up there in Seattle against the U.S. men's national team. And the way they did it is pouncing on quick turnovers and having numbers inside the box. In this case, the U.S. failed to clear it, and then all of a sudden you have that run right to the heart of the area. Charles de Ketelaere, he was able to tuck that one home, and then to make it 2-1 in the game against Team USA. Again, it's de Ketelaere. He's in a good spot for the cross, goes right over the back shoulder of Tim Ream to bury that one home into the back of the net past Matt Freese. I don't think that he's going to be the key guy to slow down here today. I think it's more the midfield of what Belgium will do and how they'll generate those chances and really push forward. They're not going to have as much of the ball as they did against Team USA because Spain is going to control the tempo in this one, Sandra.
Yeah.
So when they do get their chances and they do look to go direct up and over the top and get in behind Spain's defense, that's when they'll probably have dangerous and good opportunities.
This is going to be a highly motivated Belgium team, right? Obviously want to make their mark throughout this tournament, and if this is their last stand, they want to make a strong one.
They got off to a slow start. We talked about that. Belgium doesn't look all that strong in the group stage, but, you know, this is a tournament. You've got to peak at the perfect time, and boy, 12 goals in the last 3 matches. They've
slow burn.
That.
Slow burn is what it is, right? They didn't look that great. Oh, who do we got here?
We got Spain's bus. They are on the way. The Spain bus is coming here to Los Angeles Stadium, and of course, we're following along from Sky Fox. In fact, we can hear our chopper blades right over our head here. We're going to be tracking the teams and the fan bases because Belgium's Red Devils are on their way here as well. Their march is underway. They are on the way here to take on Spain at noon at Los Angeles Stadium. Let's go back live now to Gerard Micharet, who's marching right along with them. Gerard.
Kyle, thank you very much. They are getting ready to make their way on the Red Man March into the stadium to support their Red Devils. I'm joined now by Oliver, who is from Belgium, and he is ready for this thing. Oliver, what time did you get here today? And how fired up about this match are you?
So, you know, I wake up at 5 in the morning for the makeup, and then, that's 2 hours I'm here. The atmosphere is really amazing, and we feel really good vibes and good atmosphere, and that's incredible.
I would imagine with the way the Red Devils played against the United States, you guys have some confidence in your squad coming into this thing.
Yeah, you know, against the United States, that was our main matches. It was really difficult at the beginning, but now since this game, we need to dream, and we believe we can do it. So, allez, let's believe we can do it against Spain. It will be difficult, of course.
Your fans are tremendous. They're all chanting right now.
Yeah.
What is the spirit for Belgium like right now as a fan?
But you know, even in Belgium, here, the atmosphere is really, really amazing. And you know, for a little country like us, that's incredible to be in the quarterfinal. That's not a normal way to be there. And we need to dream, and we imagine we can do it. And today against Spain, maybe against France in the semi-final, and let's dream we can have this World Cup. Yes, of course.
Okay, Oliver, give me your prediction. What's going to happen at high noon inside Los Angeles Stadium?
You know, my heart want to avoid a 1-1 and penalty shootout. Yeah, but if I want to avoid that, I need a 2-1 for Belgium, of course. Yeah.
Oliver, thank you. Good luck today, my man.
You're welcome.
Kyle, there you go. 2-1 Belgium, according to Oliver. I'm sure the rest of the fan base would be right along with that prediction. And like I said, if they pull this off, we're going to be back here for the second half of Football HQ after the match. Let's get it back to you guys.
All right, Gerard, thanks. Love the passion, love the dedication.
And the confidence.
I have something in common with Oliver. I also get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to start applying the makeup.
You know what I took away from that right there? The confidence of some of the Belgian fans. Yes, right. That's a good thing, and they're going to need that. But also, I think every time we go back to Gerard, he's starting to get another layer of Belgian stuff. He had the scarf there. Maybe next time he's going to have a little face.
He's going to have the horns.
And
he's
the horns, everything.
Double, right?
That's right. That's right. But listen to the fans out here, mainly rooting for Spain, right? La Roja, can we hear you?
Yeah, let's go.
Obviously, they're rallying around the reigning Euro champs, right? Who have been unbeaten for 35 games. They want to see another W today.
And let's remember, we're 90 minutes away from the match. We're outside in a parking lot, also known as the fan zone. What is it going to be like inside that stadium when this thing gets going?
I mean, the decibel levels, as soon as we come on camera, seem to go up a couple of notches every single time. And look at them. We got, you mentioned, Sandra, a couple of birthdays back here. All the cameras are out. They're enjoying the party, and we're just getting things started here before that 12 noon kickoff. You know, Sandra, you would think that these two European nations would know each other pretty well, but this is going to be the first time they play in almost a decade. So very different teams from the last time that they met each other.
That young boy, by the way, holding the birthday sign, that's Ishan, and he's turning 14 years old. What a birthday for
core memories.
Happy birthday. All right, we need to step aside for just a minute and pay some bills, but don't go anywhere because this is too much. This is just a blast, and we want to make sure you're a part of it. Coming up next, Major League Soccer is a league that now includes Lionel Messi, though one that may never have been created if not for the 1994 World Cup right here in the United States. We'll explore that when Football HQ continues. But as we go to break, here we go. Team Spain, España. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the Belgian bus. Now we have the Belgian bus. That's perfect. They're getting off the bus right here at LA Stadium. We're tracking them. We're also tracking España. We'll be back with more Football HQ right after this.
Shakey's feed for
and it's useful. Beckham scores for England.
That, of course, is the great David Beckham with one of his patented free kicks, a strike that propelled the three lions past Ecuador in the 2006 World Cup. England made it to the quarterfinals that year before losing to Portugal in a shootout. We welcome you back here live to Los Angeles Stadium. This is Football HQ, and we are so excited to be here with you, getting you ready for Spain and Belgium coming up at noon. I'm Kyle Kreska, Sandra Endo, and Mark Rogandino. Of course, after that, David Beckham, spent a lot of time with Man U, but then came right here and played for the LA Galaxy of the MLS. And really, the story of the MLS is quite fascinating because its roots really go all the way back to the last time the World Cup was right here in the United States in 1994.
To turn back the clock, it's given away. Messi in. Messi the top. Messi scores. Level in Atlanta.
Lionel Messi is widely considered the greatest soccer player on the planet. And yet, if he played 30 years ago, his brilliance would have been mostly lost on an American audience, save for an occasional clip on a highlight show.
Messi.
But with the emergence of Major League Soccer, an entity created by and for the United States, Messi now does his dribbling and striking for Inter Miami, one of 30 teams this uniquely American league now showcases across North America.
There's no Messi until there's Beckham, and there's no Beckham until there's a sense that this thing is going to succeed.
For years, soccer, known as football throughout most of the world, was something of an outcast when it came to American sports and the fans who followed them.
Like games with football lines, big stadiums with very little fans,
There were occasional flourishes, like the North American Soccer League of the 1970s and 80s, with its splashiest franchise, the New York Cosmos, who brought Brazilian icon Pelé to the Big Apple and introduced him to an entirely new legion of devoted followers. Even so, the NASL folded in 1984, and American soccer was again relegated to youth leagues and a few college rosters, a reality that began to change due to the 1994 World Cup.
It was a commitment for us as a country to host the World Cup, was that we were going to launch a domestic league in 1996, which we did.
In exchange for the rights to that tournament, FIFA demanded that a new American league be created. 2 years later, the MLS and its first 10 teams hit the pitch. And it might have folded had one of the original teams not been the LA Galaxy, owned and operated by executives who recognized the untapped potential of not only U.S.-born soccer, but more so its viability to American audiences.
I think there were a lot of things that MLS did to distinguish themselves from the European game, and I think most of those things were mistakes.
At the turn of the millennium, it was hard to miss the explosive growth of the English Premier League, which behind new global television deals had begun to forge a fresh and rabid new audience right here in the United States. At that point, the Galaxy had already witnessed on-field success with American-born stars like Kobe Jones and Landon Donovan. The team and its parent league also understood true sustainability and growth meant luring noteworthy international names.
Here goes Beckham!
So in 2007, the Galaxy signed one of international soccer's most iconic superstars, English midfielder David Beckham.
And what you see now, everything that's happening now in Major League Soccer would never have happened if it wasn't for David Beckham, LA Galaxy, and AEG and what they did with Major League Soccer back in 2007. To get him to say, you know what? I'm coming to America, I'm coming to the United States, and I'm going to play in Los Angeles. It just brought an immense amount of attention and new interest in our sport.
Other mega names soon followed, many of whom would kit up alongside Beckham for the Galaxy, while several others headed to competing clubs like Thierry Henry and Brazilian hero Kaká. The infusion of such talent meant new forms of revenue, exposure, and of course, expansion. Today, the Little League that was now contains 30 franchises, with several, like Galaxy rival LAFC, playing in sparkling soccer-first venues like BMO Stadium in downtown Los Angeles and Sports Illustrated Stadium in New Jersey.
I know for a fact the first 20 years the league did not turn a profit. now we have 5 teams in MLS that are valued by Forbes at over $1 billion.
I think right now our league is a league of choice by a lot of players, whether they are players at the end of their career or at the beginning of their career. We have a lot of stars in our league that are still very young and contributing at a high level.
Incredible stadiums, incredible fan base. It just tells you how far this could go because now the teams start to have history.
And if the presence of arguably the world's best player tells us anything, it's that 30-plus years in, the MLS is now more viable than ever.
Lionel Messi by Sanabria gets the shot away, goal! Magical Messi in the 84th minute.
USA! And we got our fans behind us chanting, thank you.
Yes.
So
appropriately USA, right?
USA. And you think about what that 1994 World Cup did, bringing in the MLS and the growth that we've seen in soccer. But guys, we've both experienced just an incredible enthusiasm for this particular World Cup across 3 countries. And you have to wonder, where do we go from here?
Well, you know, I was part of that David Beckham bump. I was there the day he was introduced. I was at that time covering the Galaxy regionally here locally as part of the broadcast team. It was the bump that MLS needed, and all of a sudden, people around the world were taking note of what Major League Soccer was all about. Then you got the Messi bump a couple of years ago, and that has only heightened things. It's taken it to a whole new level. So this is the best that Major League Soccer has ever been, and to the point that Kevin Baxter made right there, the great LA Times writer, talking about that it wasn't all roses along the way, Sandra. There was some bumps on the road. There was teams that were contracted, but now 30 teams strong. Great piece by you, by the way. And Major League Soccer is the best it has ever been.
I think we do need to pay tribute to the origins of MLS, right, as you did. But also, I think about as we host and celebrate this final game here at LA Stadium and all the fans behind us, the new generation coming up, enjoying the beautiful game, the legacy that this World Cup is going to leave behind. And not only just here in terms of professional soccer, but how it has impacted communities, making new playgrounds for kids and new
club culture, youth programs, a lot of stuff.
Yeah. No doubt about it. You know, I think back to 1996. I was in Tampa, working in Tampa when the MLS came to be. The Tampa Bay Mutiny was the team there. Remember, Carlos Valderrama was one of the stars of that team. Unfortunately, they did not make the cut. There was a lot of growing pains, as you mentioned, Rogo, but you look at it now, 30 years later, and these superstars playing in the MLS, and I can only wonder and dream what we're going to be talking about 30 years from now with what this World Cup did for this country. All right, another quick timeout here on Football HQ, but don't go anywhere. We're counting you right down to kickoff today at noon between Spain and Belgium, and we are going to take a look at this matchup when we come back, so don't go far.
The 3 for me, only.
back to Football HQ. We are on the radar with Lamine Yamal. The 18-year-old Spanish forward will turn 19 in 3 days. He is obviously enjoying his initial World Cup. Scored his first tournament goal against Saudi Arabia in group play. He is a crafty winger who you'll be hearing a lot about today and in years to come.
Lamine Yamal forged his skills on concrete courts in Rocafonda, Spain, long before stepping onto Europe's biggest stages.
Clinical, ruthless.
And that raw, street-born logic is exactly how he terrorizes defenders today.
Lamine Yamal, you're looking at the youngest ever scorer at the Euros.
The youngster becomes the youngest player to score in the whole history of the Classico.
The youngest goal scorer in international football history is obliterating the record books.
What a goal from Lamine Yamal. The 18-year-old with the world at his feet.
A European champion at 16. Reigning Global Breakthrough Athlete of the Year at 17. He treats iconic stadiums like his personal playground, systematically breaking the ankles of seasoned veterans with impossible change of direction. When he scores, his hands flash 3-0-4. The postal code of the Spanish neighborhood he refuses to leave behind. And with 3 La Liga championships already on his shelf, now the most dangerous 18-year-old on the planet is coming to North America to claim the world.
Lamine Yamal on a hat trick and gets his hat trick.
He is the prodigy and the future. He is Spain's Lamine Yamal.
There he is, an early happy birthday to the superstar, and you are looking at a live picture here at Los Angeles Stadium, and this is Team España. Spain, La Roja, is in the building. Sandra, they have arrived.
We are so excited to see them light up the pitch. Obviously, we've been watching closely Lamine Yamal, right, throughout this tournament, and you could just tell in his face that he wants more for himself, and he's going to bring it, I think, in the games to come, especially today.
And I think his infusion came at just the right time, not only for Barcelona, but also for Spain, right? And there he is making his way into the building right now, expected to be in the starting lineup once again on that right wing for La Roja. But Barcelona was having some down times after Messi and company left back around 2010, 2011. Lamine Yamal comes in a couple of years later. All the talk about Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid being the top teams in Spain in La Liga. Now all of a sudden Barcelona very relevant. And the same for this La Roja team, right? Now all of a sudden they have a bunch of new stars compared to when we talked about Busquets, Xavi, and the rest of that crew many, many years ago.
Spain with the 1 star on that crest, and they want another one. It's been a long drought for them.
And you know who wants more too? The Red Devil Brigade. Okay, so let's send things out to Gerard, who is there marching with the brigade as they make their way here to LA Stadium, and they are ready for this match. Gerard.
Yes, Sandra, they are chanting and marching. You see our camera, Julio Duran, he's got the drum beat going, and I'm right behind him right now. It's a serious crowd, but they are lathered up. They're ready. They're bringing the intensity into LA Stadium, and they're ready to cheer their guys on for a possible upset, which would really be the biggest upset in this World Cup if they're able to pull it off. As you see, the enthusiasm is high, the belief is high, and we're just going to catch some of the sound of it right now, Sandra.
I don't know anything about it.
Nothing like the festive atmosphere of the World Cup. Incredible picture right here that you guys are seeing, and it's incredible to be here right now. Guy, I'm going to send it back to you.
Right, John.
I love it.
Seriously.
Where is he? I can't even see him.
We're waiting for them. We're going to hear the drums soon.
He's
They're on
wearing
their
the makeup now. Gerard is in full-on Red Devil makeup. the energy here, you just can't beat. We're right outside the stadium, so this is the center of it all. This is the epicenter of the World Cup today. But, of course, we are broadcasting not only here in Los Angeles. We are up and down the West Coast. We say hello to our friends in Seattle. We're out in Phoenix. We're in San Francisco, where obviously there are some watch parties going on there as well as they get ready for this big matchup today between Belgium and Spain. So let's go to Christian Kaftan, who joins us from a bar called the Mad Dog in the Fog. Christian, take it away.
That is right, the Mad Dog in the Fog. This is one of the premier watch spots in San Francisco. Obviously, it's a little empty right now. That's because they have not opened their doors yet. We got a sneak peek, and we got a little behind-the-scenes preview. We have been here before, and I can tell you this venue is absolutely packed when those games are on. Capacity here is somewhere around 350 people, and when they have that many people in, it is a tight fit in here. This is one of the spots where people come to watch World Cup in community. We're joined right now by Cyril Hackett, owner of Mad Dog in the Fog. We were here this morning and we watched as your kegs were being delivered today. How many kegs did you have delivered? And then also, how big has World Cup been for Mad Dog in the Fog and for other venues here in the city?
Yes, we got a special delivery this morning of 18 kegs of Guinness, just Guinness alone, and we got all the other kegs in yesterday, so we got about 100 kegs in for the weekend. And it's been incredible. It's been bigger and better than we ever expected. And we're used to doing big events and used to doing World Cups, so this is probably quadrupled the business from 4 years ago. Of course, that was at Christmas time in December, but it's been unbelievable. It's been fabulous for us and fabulous for the city and fabulous for all the neighboring bars and restaurants.
Now, I think I was here earlier. I asked you how many kegs had you guys burned through so far. What's the number at now, if you have that total?
I don't have that total at the moment, but it's a lot. I mean, 100 since yesterday, right, that we had delivered. So you just do the numbers on that for the last number of weeks. So it's been a lot. It's probably close to over 1,000 kegs.
1,000 kegs. That's a lot of pints for folks who are coming. And we should mention, we said Mad Dog in the Fog, but you own the other popular spot in town, Kezar, which is also going to be a hot spot for England, because England is in this, and Kezar is known to be a hot spot for fans of English soccer and British soccer, right?
Yeah, I'm very lucky to own two of the great sports bars here in San Francisco in the Haight-Ashbury. Both Kezar and Mad Dog have been around a very long time. And it's not just World Cup. We're sports bars every day of the week, 24/7. So whatever the sport is, whether it be tennis, whether it be basketball, hockey, NFL, World Cup, of course, and EPL during the year. We open early in the mornings all year long for games. So, you just don't wake up and be a sports bar. And we've put a lot of time and effort into this, and it's great. And we appreciate the customers and the support we get from the neighborhood and from San Francisco in general.
Yeah, I think everybody loves that and loves to see how San Francisco, Mad Dog in the Fog, Kezar have all embraced World Cup soccer. Guys, it is absolutely a great show. We can't wait for it to get underway today.
All right, Christian, thanks a lot. We'll look forward to seeing the energy there, but we've got the energy right here, right now. This is how not far from us. We've got La Roja. We've got the Red Devils. Everybody getting ready for this matchup today at noon. It's going to be quite the showdown.
Oh, I love the energy here. It's so infectious as we celebrate the final game being hosted here at LA Stadium.
Hard to believe that we are down to the final 8. By the way, the package we just heard from up in San Francisco, I'm taking away off the field 2 things. Lots of kegs of beer and ranch dressing.
Right, but how about Belgian beer? Because I think Gerard wants some Belgian beer if Belgium comes through with an upset, right?
Let's get you a Stella G.
It is quite remarkable the number of items we've run out of during this World Cup. All of Boston is out of beer, thanks to the Scots, right? All right, we'd hate to break from here, but we do need to take a very quick timeout. We're coming back with a whole lot more on Football HQ, including the striking Viking, Erling Haaland, and his Norway mates preparing for their quarterfinal match tomorrow against England. We'll preview that one for you when we continue right here from Los Angeles Stadium on Football HQ.
It's been brilliant since he came on. Haaland, he wants another one. He's got another one. How about that? Extraordinary. Just phenomenal.
He has been one of the stars of the tournament, and against long odds, Erling Haaland has thrust his Norwegian team into the quarterfinals with last Sunday's victory over Brazil. Haaland has 7 goals in this World Cup. Well, Norway will be facing England and Jude Bellingham, who scored 2 goals Sunday to help the Three Lions to an inspired win over Mexico in Mexico City's Azteca Stadium, sending them back to the quarterfinals for the second straight tournament, I should say. In case you're wondering, England has not won a World Cup since 1966, when the nation hosted the World Cup. And we welcome you back here live to Los Angeles Stadium. We're getting you ready for a big matchup at noon. It's Spain versus Belgium with Sandra Endo, Mark Rogandino. I'm Kyle Kraska. We talked about the formula for this World Cup, and this one was bigger than any one we've ever seen before with 48 nations. And we said we wanted to see the U.S. be competitive. It certainly was. We saw flashes during the group stage. We've seen the superstars come to play, right? We've seen Messi, and we've seen Cristiano Ronaldo, and Jude Bellingham, and Harry Kane, and on and on and on. Yeah. But then you add into that little mixture, a little character. And we certainly have gotten that and a whole lot more with Erling Haaland of Norway.
Oh, my gosh. He is just the darling of this tournament, isn't he? So many soccer fans new to the sport recognizing his game and obviously his character. He is so humble, so authentic, and just winning the hearts of so many people because of the fact that also, hey, you know what? He could score a goal or two as well.
And I think it's interesting that, remember, he didn't even play against France in the final group game. He was available off the bench for Norway in that one, yet he's still right there in the Golden Boot standings with his 7 goals. If Norway figures out a way to get into the semifinals and get past England, remember those third-place matches also count for the Golden Boot race. He could be right there when all is said and done at the end of this tournament and make his name even bigger than it already is.
We scratched our head a little bit when they sat him against France, thinking, wow, they could win the group here, but they decided, you know what, we're fine. We're going to the knockouts, and here we are. And then we get things like this with their big win over Brazil and Erling Haaland leading the Viking row, banging the drum, the entire stadium doing this, and we've seen this all across the country.
Isn't this what we want from our stars, though, Sandra, right? Showing personality, getting out there, delighting fans, leading the Norwegian row. I love every bit of it.
And you don't have to be Norwegian to get behind this, right? Everyone knows the Viking row by now, and that is the beauty of this game, just spreading the joy, and I think that's what Norway is really bringing, led by Erling Haaland.
We've seen the Viking row on escalators in malls across the United States. It's been an absolute blast. Funny, yesterday somebody asked him about, what do you think of your popularity in the United States? And he goes, oh, I think it's really nice. I love Americans. I find them hilarious. You know, that's
right.
I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the row here today, right?
Exactly, because why not, right? He's so charming, and definitely what a character to watch.
And by the way, he's pretty good at scoring goals too, right?
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
All right, we're going to take a look at what's ahead. Of course, we got a big quarterfinal match tomorrow as well. We've already seen one with France advancing with their win over Morocco. Today, we got the second quarterfinal with Spain and Belgium, and then, of course, the 2 tomorrow. Norway, England's going to be great. Switzerland, Argentina. Which one are you guys looking forward to the most?
Oh, Norway, England, for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to stick to that one, too, and I say that because it's going to be a battle for Norway. Not something we thought they would find themselves in, but I really think there's an opportunity for them here. They've got to do it defensively, though. It's 7 matches now without a clean sheet. They didn't have a clean sheet in the group stage, so defensively, they have got to be sound if they want to have an opportunity to move on into the semis.
But what's fun about that, it's going to be attack versus attack.
Yes.
They're just going to go all out. It's going to probably be a high-scoring game.
Are you saying take the over?
Well, we've had a blast bringing all of the World Cup to you, so remember, just put your remote control on Fox and then throw it over the back of the couch. That's all you need to know. We'll take another quick time out here as we look at a live shot from this fan zone here. The fans of España here. The Red Devils are on their way. We're getting you ready for football at noon, Spain and Belgium. We'll take a quick time out, back with more Football HQ right after this.